This fall, as the nation continues to battle the COVID-19 pandemic, Black CEOs and young Black leaders from across the country teamed up for a series of conversations about vaccine hesitancy and misinformation, with a specific focus on questions from young people about the vaccine.
It's about the impact that you will have on others and could have on others. Your children, your family members, your church members, anybody that you interact with, you in fact could cause them to contract the virus. So it's a personal responsibility, but it's also the responsibility for others that you care about and that you love.
That's Clarence Anthony, Chief Executive Officer of the National League of Cities, talking with Darrius Knight and Alyssa Williams about the importance of COVID-19 vaccines, why communities of color are being encouraged to get vaccinated, and how to address historical causes of vaccine hesitancy in the Black community.
Hello, I'm Clarence Anthony. I'm the CEO and Executive Director of the National League of Cities in Washington, D.C., representing the 19,000 cities, towns, and villages throughout America.
Hi, my name is Darrius Knight, and I'm a junior at East Lawrence High School in Dublin, Georgia. I serve on the City of Dublin Youth Council, where I serve as mayor. I'm excited to be on this committee to inform the public about youth vaccination.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Williams. I'm a junior at Tampa Preparatory School in Tampa, Florida, and I'm representing the Mayor's Youth Corps. I'm excited to inform the public on the vaccine.
Okay, so Mr. Anthony, my first question for you is, if schools are not requiring youth to get the vaccine in order to return, why should they get the vaccine?
Well, first of all, that's an important question and a good question. You know, I do think that the education about the vaccine is very, very important. And there are communities throughout the nation that's debating this issue, mask or no mask. My answer to that question is very direct and candid. I think it's about making sure that you make the right decision, which I think is to get the vaccine, because you want to live a healthy and quality life first. Secondly, it's about the impact that you will have on others and could have on others. Your children, your family members, your church members, anybody that you interact with, you in fact could cause them to contract the virus. So it's a personal responsibility, but it's also the responsibility for others that you care about and that you love. So I want to say to our community, especially the African American community and communities of color generally, is that yes, read accurate information, listen to the experts, less about Facebook and all these other social mediums, and make the right decision that is good for your life and the quality of life that you want to live.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
As a Black American, how can I encourage members of my community to get vaccinated given the historical mistreatment of Black Americans by medical professionals in the United States?
Yeah, you know, that question is not only a question that, you know, I get posed a lot. I'm sure you have that and hear the conversations in my church with my fraternity brothers and everybody else. They're like, look, we've been used as samples and guinea pigs, if you will, oftentimes in these tests. We've also know the Tuskegee experiment that Blacks were injected with syphilis and other diseases. So let's acknowledge that and say, yes, that occurred. We also, though, have to acknowledge that there are all types of vaccines that we take right now. Flu shot. We may call it something else. Tetanus shot. We have to have all types of vaccines or vaccinations to even go to school now. This virus is like nothing that we have ever seen in our history in our nation. And the medical community is giving us accurate information that helps us to come to the conclusion that I hope that the Black community will say, I'm going to take that vaccine. But do your study, do your research from credible sources. And then I would tell you, you would feel a lot more comfortable. But there is history that causes us pause. I think that this time, this is something that we've done enough research. We've seen people of color that look just like us, medical doctors, scientists that have said it is safe enough to take this vaccine. So I hope that you will do that and that we could then get back to not normal, because there's no new normal, but being able to manage our life in a healthy and safe way.